I'd like to call to order the Utility Service Board for the City of Lawrence on this, the 9th day of January 2024. We have all three of our members here at this point. We have two vacancies, so we do have a quorum. And first order of business is the approval of our minutes of our regular meeting of December 27, 2023. Those were sent out for review by email. I would entertain a motion that we approve those minutes.
So moved.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Any additions or corrections? If not, we will vote. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those nay. That is approved. Next order of payment business is the payment of claims. Those were sent out to members for their review by email. I would entertain a motion that we approve the payment of the claims.
So moved.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Not, we will vote. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those nay. That is approved. Report of our utility superintendent. Paul.
Good evening, everybody. Not a lot on the agenda for tonight. In the report, we have one adjustment we recommend approval for. Utility is also expecting to have a fully signed copy of change order number 2 for our Brookside Park Phase 2A project in the next meeting. The change order would be for $5,591.74. It's for additional ductile iron water main and fittings for sewer main crossings on the project. And then also on the 17th of January, the utility will be meeting with the engineers to discuss the progress on our new well 11 building design and then the bridge rehab that we have in that project so that we can get the well drilling equipment back to the new well 7R replacement well. Other than that, we're just keep moving forward.
Okay. Any questions or anything for Paul?
Yes, sir. Everybody's doing their thing, so.
Paul, we have to put in a new bridge.
It wouldn't be a new bridge. They just need to beef it up, basically, and get some more supports on it from what we're hearing preliminarily from the
The weight
engineer.
of the truck.
Yeah, the truck that does the well drilling is a lot heavier than any of the other equipment we take across it. So they're in the design phase of that to beef it up to take that additional weight.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much. Unfinished business. We do not have any this evening. Under new business, first order of business would be the election of our chair and co-chair. So we're going to short people here.
I was going to say, Mr. Chairman, just something we want to chair to our next meeting, and hopefully we'll have more members present.
I'm not opposed to that.
I mean, is
Make a motion.
comfortable with that?
I'll second the motion.
Okay. Do we need a motion to?
Yeah, you should do a motion to table it to your next regular scheduled meeting.
Okay, so,
Do the motion.
I don't care.
Just go ahead.
Make the motion, we table it till our next meeting.
okay, second?
I'll second.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those nay. That is approved. Appointment of interim utility superintendent.
We don't have one here to make a recommendation. We don't have anyone here to make a recommendation. Do the appointment. So do we table those as well?
What was that?
We don't have anybody here to make the appointments for the interim utility superintendent or controller.
Administration.
Correct, yeah, there's no one.
So I think this is primarily within the discretion of this board. So the hiring of the utility superintendent is vested with this board, delegated from the city. So I think if this board is inclined, then it could go ahead and appoint an interim superintendent tonight.
Pleasure of
Chairman, I'd
the,
make a motion to appoint Paul as interim superintendent.
okay.
Because I'm asking for discussion before I do a second motion, because we have a new administration, and traditionally, it has been set by the administration. I would not want to exclude that opportunity.
It's just interim though for now, right? Till they
It's
make-
just an interim until they have a superintendent, because we do not have one right now.
Okay,
Yeah, she would still be able to make that appointment.
okay. I'm comfortable with that then, since it's
Okay,
just interim.
second that.
I will, the motion.
Discussion, we need an interim superintendent, I would assume, to sign and approve things as well as overall supervision. So, need further discussion? If not, we'll vote. All those in favor of appointing Paul as the interim superintendent, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, nay. That is approved. Appointment of interim chief financial officer. This has always been tied together with, or in recent years, tied together with the city.
Right, then we don't, the controller, we don't have a city controller right now, so the deputy controller is in charge until they can find a controller from the administration, and that's Humphrey
Is it something we need to vote on too?
Nagila, I'm sorry?
We need to vote on that too, or we just leave it as is?
By statute, really, it's the superintendent is primarily here. You can absolutely, if it's just an interim position, you can, if this is traditionally what this board typically does, you'll have to forgive me, this is my first time before this board. If that is something that's typical for this board to do, then it certainly was vested within its power to do that.
So that's something we could just
You could,
able,
if there's not a pressing need for that, then an interim may not be necessary. But if it's just an interim position, then it certainly may not be any issue for you to assign an interim.
let me ask this, Tina might know or Paul might know, is the deputy comptroller recognized as the interim controller for the city?
Humphrey was announced that by the mayor, yes.
Okay, all right. So that, if we did that, it would be consistent with what the mayor has done.
Correct.
Okay. What's your pleasure?
Motion. Co-chairman. Or co-financial officer, I'm sorry.
Interim,
Interim financial officer.
To appoint Humphrey Nagila, correct, as the interim chief financial officer for this board.
okay.
I second the motion.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Not, we will vote. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, nay. So Humphrey, what is his last name?
Nagila, Nagila,
Will be appointed as our interim chief financial officer. Okay. Account adjustments. Entertain a motion for approval of a sanitary sewer adjustment at 12011 Glen Cove Drive for $323.08 due to a busted irrigation line.
So moved.
Been moved. Is there a second? Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Not, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, nay. That is approved. I don't think we have any remonstration of ratepayer dispute regarding disconnect notice. Do we have any citizens' comments? Not, entertain a motion, we adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those nay? We are adjourned.
Thank you, everyone.